Hello. Hello, Internet. Week two of my videos. I did one last week on New Year's Eve. I think. Yeah, because New Year's Eve was Sunday and New Year's Day was Monday. So, a week later, I've done a bit more cardio. I have seen what my starting point is. I'm not going to say what that is, but something occurred to me last night that I wanted to share with everyone. From the first Mission Impossible movie, there's a quote: "Relax, it's much worse than you think." And I find that interesting because in the movie, spoiler alert for a almost 30-year-old movie. Wow, it came out in 96 and that's nearly 30 years ago. Anyways, I'm old. Um Mission Impossible, the first one, they have to Ethan Hunt is disavowed and he has to break into the CIA, so he gets a bunch of disavowed agents together to break into the CIA, and they're saying how impossible it is, and Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt just sits back and smiles and says, "Relax, it's much worse than you think." I think that actually kind of fits with a fitness journey, so to speak, because when people realize it's very easy week one to say, before you get the information about how much you actually weigh, the numbers you have to lose, the daunting task of, because, this week I've been starting to email Alexa and Ed my diet, but I haven't really gotten clean. I'm going to have the last two gingerbread cookies today, I think, or tomorrow. One of the two. Monday's really, because Monday is when Amanda's going to start, so then I don't have to worry about her making delicious, cinnamon rolls or pudding or anything that is going to make me regret my decision further. Um, Plus, with ADHD, you have impulse control issues. Case in point, I bought 6 Batman items yesterday at the Danbury Fair Mall, all under the guise of that it would help me with my diet and workout plan. It probably won't, but it's going to hopefully inspire me, I hope. I mean, the graphic novel should, at least, that I bought, because it's all about Batman. Sort of a year one situation where he, instead of just being Bruce Wayne, he kills off the Bruce Wayne image and it's just Batman. So that could be interesting to help motivate me, I suppose. But yeah, it's going to be very difficult to go ahead and again, that phrase kept popping up in my head last night as I was watching Get the Let Out, which is a fantastic Led Zeppelin cover band you guys should see. But no journey is worth it if it's easy. And a lot of people from last week's video were saying to me privately, "Hey, 15 is crazy. You should back off, maybe 20% body fat." No, I'm still going to fight for 15. And in my first video, I said as close as I can, which, if it's 18% body fat, that's close as I can get without going like starving myself or whatever, fine. If it's, 19, 20%, fine. But I was at one point 17 or 18% body fat. I was very close to 15 and I gave up. My goal is to, now mind you, this was 2019, so this was about 5 years ago. And I was, much younger back then. But I think I can still do it. I think I can still be able to hit my goals. I was only 32, I think. It's not like I was, in my 20s. I was still in my 30s. I'm still in my 30s. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with today's video, in that, there are going to be times within the first few things when you see how daunting it is that you're going to want to give up. Because trust me, right now I'm looking at everything and thinking, why did I post that first video? Why did I say that I'm going to do this? But again, that goes into accountability, because even last night, for example, I had already emailed or messaged Alexa and Ed my diet, what I had the day of, And, one of my bad habits is when I'm at a concert, oh, I'll buy a chocolate bar or I'll buy popcorn or whatever when I get my Diet Coke, because halfway through all the dancing and stuff, I get very thirsty. So I buy a Diet Coke, which has no calories, a lot of like processed like sugar and stuff. I'm sure someone will either in the comments or message me privately saying, oh, you shouldn't get Diet Coke. That's awful. One step at a time. Right now, I'm trying to get rid of sugar. Then we can worry about the artificial sweeteners and all that other jazz that causes cancer and God knows what else. Um, I thought to myself, okay, I bought the chocolate bar, I bought the popcorn, but then it dawned on me, I already messaged Alexa and Ed what I ate for the day. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to message them again and bother them again with this. And if you hear any background noise, it's my wife is walking through the house doing things. Um, so I said, you know what, I'm going to save it for later. So right now there's a chocolate bar and a bag of popcorn somewhere in this house, I think. I think it's either in the kitchen or the dining room. But that's, accountability is really a key point to this, I think. And I think I'm glad that I did the videos as much as I am currently in panic mode of how am I going to accomplish this? How am I going to get close to 15? I have to lose a good amount of weight and a good percentage of body fat to get to that goal. I'm not going to go with my initial thing because I'm going to go on the scale once a month. I don't know why that sounds Scottish there. Once a month. Ooh. Sounded like Liverpool. Once a month. And I'm probably will show people the numbers either February or March. My goal right now, I'm not going to tell you where I'm at now, but my goal right now is if I can get to under 30 by February, I will be a very happy person, which isn't that much. I'm not saying I'm a little over 30%. I'm not saying exactly where, but it could be 31, 32, 33. I will say it in February, but if I can get to under 30 by February, that's in a few weeks. That's 3 weeks. I think that's doable. I may actually go on the scale like second or third week of February to give myself a little extra time. But yeah, that's pretty much where I wanted to go with that, because everyone is always full of, the new year, new me crowd, January 1st, and then they say you give up on your goals by the 3rd. No, I'm not giving up on this. I think that this is going to be, I'm going to do it this time. I think I'm actually going to hit it. Maybe I'll hit 15%. I'm going to hope anyways. And then of course, then comes the fun part of keeping it off. But that's a tomorrow problem. That's not a today problem. Today is just, okay, I see the numbers. It's better than I thought. Because the way I looked at myself, I thought I was at like 40% body fat, and I'm definitely not. I'm definitely under the 40 by a wide margin, which I'm happy about. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. But I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy this journey. I'm hoping that you guys will see this for not the cries of a desperate man, but something to rally behind. Because, like I said, I am terrified. But one of the things that you can always do, and I've learned this, and I've seen some YouTube clips talk about this, is when you're terrified, say you're excited. Because that way you can switch it in your mind. So I could say that I'm terrified because I've got, all these numbers that I've got to, lose. And it's a lot. It's a lot, giving up sugar and whatnot. But I'm excited. I think it's going to work out really well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how things go. So this is a shorter video than last week. One of the things was that try and keep it under 10 minutes. So enjoy. Have a great week. And I will see you guys next week.